Hello, guys. It's me, Selene Abena from the For Real Ghana Life. If this is your first time, Akwaba, bienvenue. Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Guys, I am getting so excited. Oh my goodness. Why? Because we are coming up on the end of the year, getting ready to go into a new year by the Roman calendar, the Gregorian calendar. And my clients are getting very excited because our departure date is soon here. That's right. We will be flying out and doing a tour to Ghana March of 2025. And I'm so excited for my clients because I have some newbies, guys. This will be their first time on the continent, and I am excited for them as they are getting excited as well. Because, guys, they have received their approval for their visas. Yay! So we are so excited because it is getting close to time for their trip to Ghana. And if you want to be on that next tour to Ghana, make sure you check all the information in our description box. Give me a call so you can be on that next tour. We got another tour that's going out August of 2025. Make sure that you're on that tour. Well, guys, what do we have for you today in this episode? We will be in the trenches at Makola Market. Yes, Makola Market is one of the largest outdoor markets in West Africa. So, if you have not been to Makola Market, as they say, you haven't been to Ghana. So yes, guys, we're going to be in the trenches of Makola Market, and then we're going to visit Kwame Nkrumah Museum. So guys, stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button. Bye. Okay, we are entering Makola. We have entered into Makola Market, one of the busiest markets here in Ghana.
Damn. Why is it be how much?
How much you give me for three?
The tray I'll give you for 165.
It's Friday. Support ID guy, support board.
What have we had?
Yeah, the ones you are holding.
I will buy maybe 10 from you. Give me the best deal you can give for me. I want to buy 10.
Again, I shut up. He really was a like a blue.
No. Addiction, I was almost saying, I am free. See your man, see your man. You're fine.
Take the water.
You would follow him. Yes. Monday we actually.
That's the best.
At the video, the person at the video.
No, at the video, he says today in back. So we video man.
Still on the rooftop on a different level. So now we're seeing a different window of Makola Market. So before I said it went miles this way, but now we have miles going the opposite direction. It is commerce and people everywhere. The busiest market in Accra, Makola Market. Anything you want to buy. And everything you want to buy is here in the market. So now we are approaching Kwame Nkrumah Museum. Established in 1909. That was 1972.
Osajifo simply means the redeemer or the savior.
Osajifo. Osajifo means redeemer.
The savior.
Or the savior.
Because he helped us gain our independence on the set of March 1957 from the British. That's how come we gave him the title Osajifo.
So Osajifo would be Yahusha.
So
yeah, Sajifo I know is Yahusha.
Boss, make you go back. So.
Oh, okay. Yes.
No, you stay.
Again, people were standing no black person could come there, so some Europeans. Now, when Nkrumah was invited by his friends all the way from America to come help the first political party to gain their to help Ghana get its independence. When Nkrumah came, Nkrumah was like independent now. His colleagues were like independent in the shortest possible time. That's how Nkrumah left the party and formed his own party. But as he formed his own party, he was organizing some strikes and demonstrations against the British. One of the strikes led to his arrest and was sentenced to 3 years in prison at the James Fort. It was then James Prison. So as they ended the slavery, the British, we were colonized by the British. So as they ended the slavery, they turned it into a prison. So Nkrumah was arrested and he was supposed to be there for 3 years. But whilst he was there, some influence of Nkrumah and his political party members applied pressure on the British to release Nkrumah. So they had an idea to organize an election and add Nkrumah's name to it. That they will find a way to rig the system. Then they will take Nkrumah back. They will say Nkrumah's own people did not even like him. But they are surprised Nkrumah won 2 times back. So Nkrumah was forcefully brought out. So instead of 3 years, he spent a year and about, let's say 6 months or 7 months in the Nkrumah. Nkrumah could have stood right in front of the prison, that's the James Prison, and declared the nation's address. But he decided to come to where no black person was allowed to enter, and that is where we started here. So formally, this place was called the Polo Grounds, where the British would polo, and no black man would come.
Oh, this was Polo.
That's a Polo Grounds.
Okay, so please tell me again, because I think I missed, what was the purpose of them imprisoning Kwame?
So Nkrumah, like I said earlier on, Nkrumah, we're being colonized by the British, and Nkrumah was fighting for our freedom, our liberation from them. And you know what we would have lost. We would have lost so many things.
So what charge did they take him on? What was the actual charge of the imprisonment?
I think that one, maybe the inmates there will be the best person to tell us. I'll point him to tell us.
Okay.
Is it impersonation or something? There was some charge.
Okay. Some trumped up charge.
Yes, there was a charge.
Yes,
just
yes,
to, take him there.
To have a reason to arrest him. Yes.
But Nkrumah, like I said, he came out and he stood right over here at the border, pointing to the west, telling them that Ghana, our beloved country, is free from ever freedom, when you go forward ever, backwards ever, pointing them. Now, Nkrumah, when he was overthrown, he couldn't come back to Ghana. So he went to Victoria Gate, where he was made a cool president. So Nkrumah in the history of Africa is the only person who has become a cool president. Now during his stay over there, Nkrumah fell sick, died out of prostate cancer. His remains couldn't be brought back to Ghana. So they embalmed him there. But later on his remains were brought back to Ghana because the mother and some family members and his political party members organized for his remains to be brought back to Ghana. They brought him back to Ghana, but they took him to his hometown, a small village at the western region called Nkrofo, where he was on public display for closer to 20 good years.
20 years?
Yes.
Wow.
So people could go and look at Nkrumah's back.
Yes.
But during that era, the body started decaying. So our former president, Flight Lieutenant General John Rawlings, in 1991, built this place and brought his remains and was finally buried here. So you know.
So he is his last remains is here.
Yes, please. That's what we are praying and hoping so he will not. Because he's died, he has been moved around 3 times. So here we are praying to be there. Nkrumah married an Egyptian lady, like I said earlier on. Later, when Nkrumah died, the lady was here. But later fell sick and was taken to Egypt. On sick bed, he made a wish to his children that even as she died, she would want them to bring her remains back to Ghana and bury her closer to Ghana.
Okay.
So even as she died, they brought her remains back to Ghana and buried her closer to Ghana.
So they have a companion spot
That,
together. Very nice.
You know, Nkrumah gave birth to. Just to tell Nkrumah that he was supposed to be around during the coup time, so the same thing that we did. Later on, they brought the statue here. A lady kept the head of the statue on that day when it was broken for 40 good years and brought it back and told her to be erected very closer to the statue itself.
Wow.
So we're going to have.
Do you know the lady's name?
It's anonymous.
It's okay.
But I believe it to be the side chick.
So I'm doing 177, right?
From JF Kennedy, former American President to Kwame Nkrumah. We kept it, and it moves. It's a fully air-conditioned car. You can go. So really gives everything. Nkrumah was a very good friend of his. He invited so many musicians to sit with him to have discussion for long hours.
Welcome to Kwame Nkrumah Museum Park. My name is Isaac Aka, and I'm your tour guide. We'll start with a brief history about the park, then we'll dive into a history about the site for Dr. Kwame Muesuem. I would like to introduce the park as well to you. So, this park was established by our late and former president of Ghana, His Excellency Jerry Lawrence, in 1991. It has been renovated under this government. His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, was sponsored by the World Bank. But before, this park original name was called the British Polo. In terms of our culture and everything, like for instance, there are most of the cultures of Ghanaian that you've accommodated them, but when you trace back, some are good, of which when we are to use them in existence, it will help in our daily activities. And that's why you have Sankofa. I should go back to your roots.
Go back to your roots. So, for all of your African Americans that's in the U.S. and Canada, all over the world, you have to understand the Sankofa is very significant because you have to go back to your roots. That means come back to Africa because this is where your ancestors are from. This is the motherland. Your home is not America. That's where you were taken to. Your home is Africa.
This fruit is used by the Jamaicans for their national dish in the preparation of their food. They use this fruit. it's part of their national.
Is there something significant that you can say about the ackee for people who don't know about ackee fruit?
So the only thing is about me knowing about the Jamaicans. They use
So something very significant about the ackee. There's only certain time that you can eat ackee fruit. When it's closed, it still has the gases in it that's poisonous.
Yeah.
Only when the ackee open is when you can eat it. So you never pick an ackee that falls off the ground and pick it and eat it.
unless it's open.
Right.
So there's something that is inside. While the sun is scorching, let me explain this part then you move. So the statues that you are seeing in the water, they also have meaning to it. And the statues in the water are called the traditional horn brewers, and they are announcing the death of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And the water here symbolizes that Nkrumah never died. His vision and ideology for Ghana and Africa as a whole still live. So it's a water is life. And when you look far behind the statues there, the one playing the drum, the other one playing the guitar. They are also announcing the death of Osagyefo. The one playing the talking drum is from the southern part of Ghana, and the other one from the northern part of Ghana. Our leader Osagyefo believes in cultural diversity, that we should embrace our culture together. We need not to discriminate among our culture. And in Africa and Ghana as a whole, when the king wants to call for a social gathering, being it a clean-up exercise or any issue pertaining to the society, they use the talking drum. Was never. And this was the same spot that he stood in the declaration of our independence on 6 March 1957. So he says, forward ever,
Backwards never.
so you proceed to this. And it has meaning to it. So when you take it from the down to the top, it is a tree, symbolizing that Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is now with his leadership. He's now resting. And when you take it from the top to the down, it is a trunked tree, symbolizing that his vision and ideology for Ghana and African as a whole wasn't fulfilled in the long term. And the edges of the building from the top to the down, it is a sword. So in Ghana, when a sword is raised up, it symbolizes a sign of authority. But when it turns upside down, it symbolizes peace. And that shows how peaceful Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was at the time that he was overthrown, and he never came back to Ghana to reiterate between the people, and that shows how peaceful he was. And the brass star in it symbolized the hope of Africa, the hope of Africa. The material they used in building it was Italian marble. Wow. And this mango tree that you are seeing here was planted by the former and late president of South Africa, His Excellency Nelson Mandela. He planted it in 1991. So if you go there, then you have a look of it. Yes, for our independence. And the yellow talks about our mineral resources. And the green talks about our vegetation. And the black stone vegetation.
Okay.
And the black stone means the hope of Africa. And the code there talks about the culture and everything living in us
I
as
got
an
that.
African.
It was just a color.
Yeah. So I'm down, so if you also